take stock and figure out what's actually happening. So Mark Mages can determine whether or not he wants to stick around or remain unspoiled. So I am apparently on the island. I have done islandy things. I think I'm building up resources. That feels like a thing that I'm doing. I'm probably just building up resources in the hopes that at some point I will be able to take a boat, not this boat, but some other boat, and build a thing. I mean, I've got a lot of my quests done. I apparently have not done a lot of the Mystery of the Island. Maybe I have a lot more island to do? I suppose I'm short on shells. So if I sold more shells, I'd be in a better place. And also, I have coins on the island. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I haven't quite finished doing all of the things. I have yet to meet pirates? That feels like a thing I want to do. I probably want to meet a pirate somewhere. And I don't know how to get a dog. That feels a little off. It actually, now that I think about it, I have suspicions about how to get a dog, given the ubiquity of wolves. But I haven't actually tried it yet. So nobody say nothing. Nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from any of you until I get the chance to figure stuff out. But yeah, so that's where I am. Is I have stuff and we're doing things. And building up enough resources to eventually haul ass home and build a cathedral. So yeah, I'm hoping over the course of the next 3 hours that I'll actually reach an ending or reach something ending adjacent and be able to figure out what my next move is from there. Whether or not I want to see more Stacklands. I still kind of have this idea that I want to start a new game on the harder difficulty, given that I have information going in this time. That feels like it could be interesting. But, you know, maybe I'll get to the end and I'll be like, all right, well, I'm done with Stacklands forever. This was a short, bite-sized experience, and that's enough. Yeah, who knows? Maybe that's how that'll turn out. It is a mystery. And then there's like, I got this swordsman poisoned and I gave him charcoal and it didn't seem to do anything. But now he's still just sitting here poisoned. Like, come on, buddy. I fixed you. Why don't you stay fixed? We have springs, apparently. Oh god, it's been way too long. I don't remember what I'm doing. This is atrocious. Alright. Well, I think for starters, I'm still working on building up resources and plenty of food, so that's cool. But building up resources to buy more stuff. Because there's packs that contain things I haven't seen, maybe? There is an undiscovered card in Enclave Explorers. So I probably need to explore an Enclave and see what happens as a result of that. There's a jungle. I don't think jungle is new to the island. But maybe there's an explorer that's new to the island that I haven't seen yet? I don't... It's a mystery. Everything is a mystery. But, you know, in the meantime, we do our best to make this stuff work. This old village is selling. That's great. Probably going to want to sell a brick, which means I'm going to want some more bricks. The bricks can stay over here. Oh, I was building up resources over here for a reason, wasn't I? What were these gold bars going to go towards? Was this going to be like my cathedral resources? Maybe I was going to build a better boat? Maybe I was going to build... Take a look at my buildings. Maybe there's like a building I wanted to build? Oh, I really should have taken notes. Always going to need a bigger boat. Every boat must be bigger. I have these greenhouses that I'm not using. Probably grow some seaweed. Automatically replant that seaweed. And grow some more seaweed afterwards. Turn all this raw fish into sushi. Sushi is pretty good. Quite tasty. A gold boat? That doesn't seem like it would work out too well. But I'm not necessarily denying the option. I just don't feel super good about it. Oh, I can make a frigate. That's what I need to make. I need to make a frigate. 10 planks, 3 sails, 2 villagers. Oh, that's a lot of villagers. That sounds like a lot of work. We got this gold ore here that I guess I could smelt. I like smelting things. Definitely need more wood. Okay. This is used for making booze. Oh. Is there more booze that I need to make? Have I made enough booze? Where? Actually, where has the rum gone? I've got 3 sails over here. Maybe that was eventually going to be... Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm totally building up to a frigate, but we're a little far from full frigitude. It's probably not what that word means. But we're on our way. And then I was messing around. Oh, there's like specific things you can do with fish traps, right? Like you can catch specific things that are better and or more different. Maybe I should be planting some limes in this greenhouse. Where do I get limes from? Do limes just show up sometime? Because tuna are definitely worth it. Island of Ideas. Do you have limes? Nope. Grilling and brewing? That's where limes come from. I see. Maybe limes also come from the jungle. Maybe my swordsman will find me a lime. That would be wonderful. I'm gonna have to sell off some of this stuff soon anyway. Unless I want to build another warehouse. Which, you know, that doesn't sound too unappealing. Not that I'll finish in time. Hang on. How do I build a warehouse? Stone, iron bar, villager. We have those. Wait, do we not have those? Where's my iron? Are you kidding me? I have an iron mine. I have no iron ore, nor iron bars. Well, that's distressing. And I have the sand quarry if I ever need more sand. Which, now that I have a regular quarry, why would I need a sand quarry? I have questions. Do any of these say sand on them? Does anything say sand on them besides bricks? Or stone? Or sandstone? Glass needed sand. Ah, that's why I have sand. Is a sand quarry not just a beach? They're very similar, is my understanding. Maybe a sand quarry is where sandstone goes to die, like an elephant graveyard, which can also be called an ivory quarry if you're feeling particularly insensitive. All right, I need a plan, and I don't feel like I currently have a plan. I know I can turn gold bars into coins. But I don't think I need more coins. This is enough coins to do whatever coin-related thing I wanted to do. Probably. How about a canal? Look, if this is just leading up into a Panama joke, then I respect that. But I just want you to know I see what you're doing over there. I could sell gold bars. That's fun. We're harvesting sugarcane. Can I stick sugarcane in the greenhouse? Yo, I could totally stick sugarcane in the greenhouse. That'll probably grow another sugarcane, which I don't super need. I have plenty of that. I bet this farm will turn into a sugarcane farm thing as soon as I'm ready to do that. Okay, I need to unpause so that action is actually occurring. And I need to decide what I am doing. So, like, what am I doing? This fish is just sitting here doing nothing, right? What do I need? I need more wood. I can't get wood unless I build another lumber camp. Do I need to build another lumber camp? Maybe I need to build another lumber camp. Maybe in the meantime, you can work on the iron mine, since we clearly need iron ore. All right, I figured it out. Everybody's doing something, which means I can unpause until this baby hatches. Which is likely to be immediate. The baby is hatched. Now we have a villager. Maybe I was saving the fisher in order to make another baby? Oh man, that would have been so smart of me. What if I was actually that smart? Yeah, alright. More babies. How to mine for fish, send fisher into mine. Yeah, no, that's about right. Also, we have a spring, which I can use to fill empty water bottles. If I had empty water bottles. Oh, maybe that was the thing that I was going to use stuff for. Wait, how do I make bottles? I know this one. Where is my... Aha, empty bottle is a campfire and 2 glass. So I need another glass. And in order to make glass, I need sand. Well, it's a good thing I have sand, isn't it? I'm going to make another lumber camp first, though, because this is frankly silly. So I need another wood. I got mackerels, which I will eventually do something with. This grilled fish is about to spoil. Unfortunate. It's all right. We'll eat it first. And then I'll wait until this moon ends before I buy anything. Do I need to do a thing here? Yes. I need to take these oldest fish and stick them in the fish trap. And then at some point we need to fight some mackerels. But that can be after my swordsman is done with whatever he's doing over here. I found a wolf! Wait. It's time to test a theory, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's feed villagers. That seems relevant. Oh, somebody ate the rum. It's happened. I have 1 card too many, huh? Okay. I'll sell a card, I guess. Is it a gold bar? Can I sell a coin? I don't think the coin counts. Also, I don't think I can sell it. And my villager is drunk. God damn it, villager. Maybe I just sell one of these fish? Maybe I sell one of these meats? I have a lot of meats here. Sure, I'll sell a meat. New moon, here we go. Alright. I cannot drop raw meat on the wolf. I hate everything. Cooked meat? Curses. Plan denied. It turns out the thing I wanted to do doesn't work. I am greatly saddened by this turn of events. Maybe it works on the mainland, not here. Look, I just want to be right. Is that too much to ask for? You're thinking along the same lines, but with a different thing? There might still be a different thing. But, yeah, this thing apparently didn't work. And it's not like I can move the wolf or un-aggro this swordsman now that they're in a fight. Speaking of which, I guess we should just end this. Okay, yeah, because this shows that I can drop the swordsman onto the wolf, right? Like, that just works. Maybe I can drop the meat. No, yeah, this doesn't engage at all. This, likewise. No shot. I don't think I need 2 springs. Maybe I need 2 springs. I don't know. Maybe a spring and goes empty at some point, which would be unfortunate. All right, yeah. Sorry about them sugar canes. You need to help fight. And also help with these mackerels. Status drunk. Decreases work speed, decreases hit chance, increases max damage. Fascinating. Maybe I will opt not to get my boys drunk anymore. Alright, y'all fight. You having a good time? That poison is still doing work, huh? Unfortunate. Alright, you go back to exploring the jungle, I guess. And you have some mackerels to fight. I was going to be really worried there for a second. Alright, we have some seaweed. So let's fix that problem. And now we have more fish. Delightful. I think this is enough fish traps, actually. I think we've done pretty well here. Alright, and you can go back to... Oh, they did it. Baby things are happening. I've got a bottle of water now. Okay, that doesn't do anything. It just exists. Where else can I put this? This is a resource. I can't do anything else with it. I can turn it into rum via the cunning application of cane sugar. I do know that one. But I don't know what else I do with it. Probably nothing. Okay. Alright, let's turn this and this... Hello? Building a lumber camp. Thank you. Thank you. That is what I asked of you. You can go work on the sugarcane all the livelong day. And you can go to the quarry, because we also need more stone. Among all of the many other things we need. Found sushi. Oh, I was going to build a mess hall. That was the thing I was going to build. Because they keep just eating whatever the heck they want. And that's unacceptable. Y'all don't get to make decisions. I'm the one who makes decisions around here. I guess that means I need iron. Okay. Well, your days of quarrying are soon to be over. Hope you're okay with that. I'm gonna wait till he finishes quarrying once, because, you know, as long as he's out here. And then we'll have enough wood to do woody things. Alright, well, now I have time to buy stuff, so let's buy a thing, and see if it has the thing I want. It has sugarcane, which is not the thing I wanted, but that's okay. I know what to do with that. It has a skeleton, also not the thing I want. I now have a new plan next time I find a wolf. Plans within plans. I suspect it will also not work, but I'll feel very bad if I didn't try it. What else is in here? A mountain. I can just sell off the mountain. Mountain is... I know what comes out of mountains. Nothing interesting is what comes out of mountains. Mountain may contain an idea, apparently. But I think I have seen all the ideas that come out of mountains. And an iron bar! Huzzah! That immediately gets turned into a warehouse. Yeah, immediately gets turned into a warehouse. Not a rowboat! Whoa there, buddy! Who said anything about a rowboat? Don't you dare. Oh, it's stone. Okay. Um, who's gonna do the work, though, is the real question. Found a parrot! Do I care? Unclear if I care. We're definitely beating up this skeleton, though. Skeleton dropped a coin. I think that's also not what I wanted. That is your untested plan? Yeah, it sounds about right. We do got to go back and explore the jungle. I don't know what to do with the parrot. Makes pirates happy. Maybe the parrot just is? I still want to find pirates. I have yet to find a pirate. Tell me again about mess hall now that I just burned my iron bar again. It's alright, we'll work on making some iron. It'll be okay. You're not doing anything because the lumber camp is free, so let's have you work over here. Oh, the swordsman's not doing anything either. Well, great, you can work on that. I guess we could also fight a parrot? Or go exploring? Probably keep exploring. Is there stuff in the jungle? I think I wanted a map out of the jungle. Maybe. A forest known for books. Oh, I get it. Like, the Jungle Book. Haha. Haha. Do I actually want anything out of the jungle? Do I need an old tome? What does an old tome do? An old tome gives me the ability to... I've seen it before and now I don't remember. Can I... Do I have a way to check the Cardopedia? I don't, do I? Oh god. Suddenly so aggressive. Things move so fast in this game when you don't want them to. Shells in the chest. Meat would have been C if I hadn't just disproven it for you. Alright, well, happy to help. Hopefully that was helpful. Pause menu lets you check Cardopedia, but it's not. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what I wanted. Where was Old Tome? Here. This is what I want to see. A book with some idea in it. Oh. Well, that's cool. I guess I do want an Old Tome, given the opportunity. Alright, but in the meantime, everybody's busy. So I'll just let them stay busy. Till all the sugarcane is gone. And then I'll do something else. Parrot! You bother me. What are you actually do? What am I doing with all this sugarcane? It's just here. Maybe I just sell it? Another spring. It's probably enough springs, to be honest. It's a snake! That's bad. Cave. Pirates! Used to keep their treasure maps in these. Yo, we found a better place to explore. Get out of here, jungle. Nobody loves you. Now is the time for cave. Also gold bars. Maybe I'll sell a gold bar. That sounds like fun. Alright, finish this so you can come help fight. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, we're exploring caves now. We're cave explorers. That's what we are. I don't know what to do with this bottle of water. Make more rum? I think I do want more rum around. But also, I want, I want a mess hall, so people aren't just eating the rum, you know, for funsies. Like, maybe don't do that, is the point I'm trying to make. Grow some more cane sugar. And now I have a Fisher who is doing actual nothing. What am I going to do with you, Fisher? I want to point out the Fisher is not a fisherman. Just a fisher. Maybe a fisher of men. What else can you use a baby for other than growing in a house? Not much. Not much. Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong, Brynrai. Thank you. Thank you. Suddenly I understand. I guess to the quarry, since we still don't have enough stone. Alright, I finally feel like I have enough wood, so that's good. We are going to need more planks. But as long as everybody's busy, that's the important part. There's that gold bar. Great. Burn some more sand into glass, please. I do need to do something with these, though, so let's do that. That's right. Eat all the sushi. Thank you. Iron ore, we did it. It's a modern-day miracle. The swordsman is not extra poisoned, but just a little poisoned. You know, mildly poisoned. Sort of casually poisoned. He's not like committing to being poisoned. He's just like flirting with poison. Put the poison with the rest of the poison. It's actually interesting, like the icon for poison and the icon for rotting or spoiling are similar enough and the same color that it's not hard to confuse the two. Did you just get re-poisoned? What is wrong with you? Listen, I fixed this. Alright, I'll fix it again. If that's what you need, I'll just keep feeding you charcoal until you stop being bad. Is there any need to distinguish them? Not really. The kinds of things that get poisoned and the kinds of things that get spoiled are completely different things. But it's still, like, a little bit disconcerting sometimes if you don't make the correct association immediately. There's an iron bar. Good, I can make that mess hall. Mess hall. Plank, iron bar, campfire. Oh yeah, that campfire. I think I'm saving that campfire for reasons, but maybe not. Get unpoisoned, you jerk. Everybody busy? Everybody's doing their thing. Fantastic. Swordsman! He's safe! He's unpoisoned! Finally! Christ, that took forever. Oh, we have some mackerels for you to fix. For some value of fix. I guess we gotta put the flint over here so it doesn't just, like, pop into weird places. The sails can hide down here. I am going to need those later. Good job, swordsman! Well done. I guess hang out with the other swordsmen just in case you're needed. Who knows what could come out of this cave? Something terrible, I expect. Seems plausible. Maybe go back to exploring the jungle, though. If I get limes out of the jungle, that would be fantastic. Again with the snakes? Alright, end this farce. Y'all can explore together in the corner where it doesn't matter. And this parrot is just going to live over here on the side where it also doesn't matter. And that's fine. Can I use cane sugar as a lure? Sweet. Then my fish can be saved for seaweed purposes. Excuse me? Did the parrot just pop out a berry? I didn't know parrots laid berries. Wow, you learn all kinds of things in this game. Yeah, there is a snap to grid button. I'm not using it because it snaps everything. And I've kind of got stuff laid out near each other in a way that is sufficiently pleasing that I don't really feel the need to use it. What am I going to do with this berry? Do I need to plant berries here? I kind of don't feel like I need to plant berries. Maybe I'll just use this as a fish trap lure. Alright, I have a mess hall. Thank God. Please eat all this stuff first, and then worry about other stuff. I guess you can also eat the spoiling cane sugar. Which means I will eventually need more sugarcane. Probably. It's 15. That's enough for a wait. I have everything now, huh? Don't I? Spring, sugarcane, gold deposit, iron deposit, seagull, snake, tiger, skeleton, jungle, mountain, and cave, and old village, and glass, and Jesus Christ, that's a lot of things. Alright, good enough, though. If anything, I might want to get into grilling and brewing so I could eventually make the ceviche, since that is a thing I haven't made yet. Wait. No, I totally have. No, I haven't. Ceviche. How do I make ceviche? Lime and raw fish. Yeah, I just need a lime. Give me a lime. Yeah, just like that. Thanks. Appreciate it. Also, a crab. I don't know what to do with the crab. Crab can just be here. Maybe I'll eat the crab eventually? Question mark? Questionable. I could throw a banana in the fish trap. That'll get me, I remember this one. Bananas can catch eels. I don't know if that's relevant, but flip it on its back for massive damage. It's not a massive enemy crab, though. It's just a regular crab. An unmassive crab. I do need to stick the lime in the greenhouse, though. I don't have a coconut to stick it in, so this is the closest I'm going to get, I think. Oh yeah, cool. Keep doing. Keep on doing. It might be additional warehouse time though. We're gonna need more planks because I still want to turn this into a frigate. This is maybe enough stone. I don't know what I'm doing with all these bricks. So you start making more wood so I can turn it into planks. There we go. That's true. In that situation, I will certainly have a massive enemy. Crabs are dangerous. I think I need to make an animal pen for this crab, so I don't accidentally kill it and it doesn't bother me. More mackerels to kill once we're done exploring. Uh-oh. They're in a fight. I don't have the thing to try! Ugh. Alright, fight the wolf. Oh, my poor swordsman. How do I... Do people heal? How do I fix this for you? Do I just give you another sword? Does that work? Well, the jungle's so much quicker to explore. Wow. We do need to turn these mackerels into food, probably. So I guess I'll work on that. You're mostly doing a good job here, and I appreciate it. It's a lot of raw fish I have lying around. Stick it in the fish trap. I should probably do this so that the fish traps are constantly running. That seems like a good idea. Oh boy. Don't mess up. I don't have any ore I need to burn. Maybe you can beat up on a banana tree? Get me some more bananas? Is that relevant to my interests? I have no idea. Found an ore. I guess fix that problem for me. Crab's still bothering me. I do have no monkeys, that's true. I decided against keeping monkeys after a while. Once I brought over enough people that I could just work with that, it was... decided it was easier. Oh. Do I need more cotton? 3 sails is enough sails, right? Frigate. Yes, 3 sails is enough sails. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planks. Okay. This poor, unbusy swordsman. I need to give you something to do. Did we get iron? We did get iron. I was gonna make... I made a mess hall. I was gonna make... Was I gonna make an animal pen? Is that worth it? Animal pen. 2 plank, 2 wood. Cutting into my plank supply. Oh, geez, I'm definitely going over here. Wow, I'm so over. I guess if they eat the stuff, that'll be good. Can you even keep wild animals in the pen? I think so. I think these are the same as the other animals. Alright, it sets me back a bit, but it leaves things a little more under control. No, we need to sell something. Okay, sell something. Feed the villagers. Alright. Okay, good. It's still choosing the spoiling meat first, which is ideal. Oh, it's not. It's going in order from the bottom. So this stuff needs to get sold. Three cards too many. I think I can sell a spring. And I don't think I need more cotton. Pirates! Uh-oh. Time to, Wow, there just went the last of my my sugarcane too. Uh-oh. All right, well, I guess it's time to desperately attempt to get some rum for them pirates. We'll leave you alone for 3 coins. Oh. I have 3 coins, actually. I can pay them off. Do I want to pay them off? I kind of want to see what they do, but also maybe I want to pay them off. Island ambitions. Bribe a pirate boat. Okay, well. They said bribe a pirate boat. I've done it. Huzzah! Befriend a pirate seems pretty clear. But, I guess I'd have to have a pirate first. And that's not going to happen if I bribe pirate boats, I guess. Oh well, next time. Desperately trying to make more rum over here. Not that it actually matters, but okay, thank you. Mattered for like a hot second and now doesn't. Okay. Still exploring the cave. Still hoping that the cave comes up with something good. Found an eel. Oh, I don't like eels. Why did I do this to myself? Get out of here, bananas. I don't need this. I don't need this kind of energy in my life. Just grow some more sugarcane, I guess. Out of this cane sugar. Oh, I can stick the eel in the aquarium. Well, that's nice. You didn't have coins when your first pirate ship came? It might be randomized. It might also be, like, based on the amount of time you spent on the island. Like, I just made coins manually, I guess. Or maybe I killed enemies for coins. I don't actually know how I got my coins. I'm not sure what I did. I might have brought coins over from the other island. That's also plausible. Hey, there's that animal pen. Get in there. Alright, now you're free to... Oh, the swordsman healed a little. 4 health now instead of 1 health. That's good. Something's going to come out of this cave, I know it. Something's going to come out and I'm going to hate it. I could be playing faster. I'm spending so much time paused. That seems impossible, but okay. What happened to the lime? There's the lime. Yeah, catch me a tuna. A pirate! Have a pirate. Have a parrot. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? No, 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 no. Don't get mad at the parrot. Give the parrot to the pirate. That's... You idiot. Alright, we need to make some rum. I guess this pirate's not going to last this time. We got some coins out of him. I guess keep on digging for pirates. Maybe you'll find something. Stick coins on the stove? I don't want to burn coins. Dropping the parrot on the pirate put into combat. It's the swordsman was already in combat with the pirate because they found a pirate out of the cave. So, I guess that just put the parrot into the same combat as the pirate was in, which is not what I wanted, but you know, whatever. I guess this means I need to acquire another parrot somehow. How was I getting a parrot? I guess I found a parrot in the jungle. That's plausible. I got a bone. That's good. Plans about to be enacted. I did get a thing. I got a bottle of rum, and I got a villager out here. I need to make you a swordsman. We need better fighters. I don't need villagers. I need fighters. How do I make a sword again? I think it involves iron. Like everything else. Iron bar and 2 sticks. Oh, I need sticks? Oh, start making sticks, I guess. I'm gonna make your own sword. Then you can contribute. It's 1 stick. I hate that food spoils out here. Alright, we got the bottle of rum is going to sit out here on the side also, where I can just ignore it. Once this jungle finishes... Tiger! Uh-oh. Well, they're in a fight. Do I have to get the swordsman out of the cave to help save the jungle swordsman? Probably. Need to put somebody else in the cave. The swordsmen need to not be the ones doing the exploring because I need to pull them off. They need to be doing something quicker. I should have, like, the fisher in the cave or something. Not that he's particularly good at exploring. 60 seconds. Well, he's better than the swordsman at it, actually. Hey, it's raw meat. Delicious. Yeah, you stick over here, and you stick over here, I guess? I'll stick you on the sugarcane. That sounds fine. Alright, I have 2 sticks ready to go. Oh, yeah, you need to fight the fish, and get me more fish as a result. Thank you. Again. Again. Excuse me. Did you just take damage from a mackerel? How do I get a chef in here? Oh well, at least he wasn't killed by a particularly vicious cod. That would be extra miserable. Boy, I don't know how that could happen to someone. Back to here. You go exploring in the jungle, I guess. How many more planks do I need? How about this many? I'm just going to guess and pretend that this is a good idea. Oh, there's nothing being sold on the market. Gold bar? Brick? Plank? Sure, you can sell a plank. Oh, cryptomancer. Why would you do this to me? You're a terrible friend. Ceviche is just raw fish and lime? So once this lime pops, I'll put it on a raw fish and then I'll make my ceviche? We're almost there. Extremely ready. Tuna! That's what I wanted to see. There's only one element on the periodic table that doesn't have any letter in common with the word mackerel. Really? Just hydrogen? Mackerel really gets around. Oh, in the name. In the name. Not the shorthand. I see. I see what you're trying to say. That is different from how I expected that to go. Okay. Great. I don't know what to do with that. I think that just means that mackerel has a lot of common letters, right? Another tiger? Save the villager! Okay, feed the villagers. And then save the villager. Oh yeah, they heal when they eat. Okay, that's delightful. That's good news. And I still have way too many cards. Well, suppose that's only to be expected. What am I doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planks. We're almost there. I keep not using these bricks or these flints. Cut back down to 2 flint, I guess. Working on selling a plank. That's fun. We got a lot of stone here I don't really need. 4 cards too many. Maybe I just sell my oldest fish since I'm pretty loaded on fish. That seems fine. New moon. Alright, now what am I doing? The same thing I was doing beforehand, I think. This is my 9th and 10th plank. Oh, sweet. I got poop. What am I doing with poop? I could plant something in it? I don't care. Nope, thank you for your time, poop. I'll just not worry about that, I think. Continue turning sugarcane into cane sugar. Rats? Really? Alright. Fight the rat, I guess. Pretty straightforward. Raw meat? Delightful? It's a pretty easy haul, actually. That's... Rats are very easy to kill, and raw meat is pretty dense food. What a deal. Still need to fight that tuna at some point. I guess I could do that now. I'm in a pretty good position to fight a tuna. 2, 3... This is 10 planks! Okay, cool. And now I need 2 villagers for this stack of cards? Alright. Make it a frigate. 60 seconds. That's a lot of seconds. I don't want my swordsman tied up for that many seconds. Alright. You go out here. And you go out here. And these swordsmen will continue to do other things that swordsmen do. Like fight tuna. Fight a tuna, please. Can I put a boat on a boat? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Yo, what a deal. Look at all that raw fish. Fantastic. Perfect. Good job, friend. Always with the stone. Now I have all this money. What am I doing with all this money? It would be funny to be able to sell the market on the market. I guess I would have to have a second market in order to do that. That sounds like trouble. I don't think I want to make a market in order to sell the market. That seems like a... It is a funny idea, though. Yeah, just keep going. Do your thing. Continue to do whatever thing it is you're doing. Make some more sushi. Right here in River City Market? Is that where the trouble is? Why do they keep having so much trouble? You'd think they'd learn after the first time. I found a treasure map! X marks the spot. Needs to be searched with a villager. Alright, I've got a villager to do this searching. Probably. 120 seconds? That's a million goddamn seconds. Alright, we'll make a villager do it then. Once there's a villager free. Maybe this swordsman can do it? No. Maybe this fisher can do it. And then the swordsman can be in the cave. Alright, sure, it's a deal. Coins! Again? Okay. Well, it's looking like there's still plenty more to do on the island, but also I have close to enough materials to build a cathedral. So maybe we just go build a cathedral? I need to bring over sufficient glass. No, I want to finish doing whatever it is I'm doing over here. What does this need? 5 gold bars and 5 glass. Oh. I guess I needed to keep those extra gold bars, huh? Well, then. That's what this was. This was, cathedral mats. Okay. Well, someday. I'll swap you over. A frigate! Alright, let's see if I can put a boat on a boat. It turns out you cannot put a boat on a boat. Attempts were made. And our frigate is not a carrier. Can't put boats on anything. Put money on the boat. Probably don't want to, but you could. You want me to put a rowboat on the frigate? I'm not putting a rowboat on the frigate. I'm not making another rowboat. I'm good on all of the rowboats. These rowboats have rowed their last, is the point I'm trying to make. Alright, now I got a while to sit and wait while something happens. So hopefully, eventually, something happens. If I accidentally make a rowboat, then sure, then all bets are off. You're doing a thing. You can come over here and fight a mackerel, which means you can go back to the lumber camp. I got glass on the frigate. So much fish. That's a lot of fish. 24 sloops and a villager on the frigate. That doesn't sound like a good time. That sounds unreasonable. But hey, that villager could bring a lot of ships to a lot of places. What's up, CJG? Welcome back. Not doing anything with this composter. A shipping ship? Wasn't there like I feel like there was a thing going around, like a Tumblr meme at some point a while back about, like, you know, a shipping like a cargo ship shipping containers And, like, stacks of, like, things on top of other things on top of other things. Yeah, something like that. I don't remember the exact details, but I remember it being very droll when I first heard of it. Aircraft carrier carriers? They must be goddamn enormous. That seems completely unreasonable. What am I gonna do with this swordsman? Make more wood? Sure. Sure. Everyone was fed. Good. That's what I like to see. I like to see people eating healthy. I also like to see my people producing the relevant resources from the mines. Well, that's alright, CJG. You're in good company. Nobody in here has any willpower. What am I gonna do with all this cane sugar? Probably nothing. I'm just gonna sell it. Get out of here, cane sugar. Thanks, but no thanks. What's in the cave? Where's the rum? The rum is over here. We have our stash of 1x rum waiting for an opportunity. Buy the ships. Yeah, exactly. So that's it so far? Yes? Iron ore, we did it. Amazing. Now I can build... God damn it. Just a rat? We emptied out the cave? The cave is gone? I gotta buy a new cave now. You son of a bitch. This is not how I expected this to end. Alright, well, I guess explore the jungle until I find a cave. Which should be fairly soon. Hopefully. I just gotta buy packs until I get a cave out of it. Seems reasonable, right? Not too much of an ask. Gold deposit. Tiger. Old village. Okay, that's getting sold. Cane sugar. Gold deposit. Alright, well, gold deposit is easier to punch than gold mine, so there's that. And I guess these swordsmen are off to fight a tiger. Can you build a raft? Not to my knowledge, actually. Do you build rats by smashing fleas together? Yes. Yes, it's spontaneous genesis. You put enough fleas in a place, and you get rats out of it. That's absolutely how that works. Here, punch a gold deposit, and you go back to here, I guess. What was I going to do with this? Probably make another warehouse. That seems plausible. That goes there. These go here. These get turned into sushi. And we fill up the fish traps again. As we continue to wait for anything relevant to happen. Someday, though. What a deal. Let's see. What do I have you punch? Lumberyard? Sure. Alright, here we go. This is my cathedral, Mats. When I am ready to cathedral, then I will cathedral hard. Excuse me? Smelting gold. There should be a gold bar. How did I get a coin? Did I put a bar in the smelter? Guess that's plausible. Sacred chest! How do I get a sacred key? Forge sacred key. Oh. 1 smelter, 3 gold bar, 3 glass. Oh, we've got some work to do. Okay. Well then. Yeah, I'll steal this stuff. That's fine. Not building a cathedral anytime soon. Oh, not enough room. Okay, well, fight this one. Thank you. Gold bar. Forging sacred key. Oh, that's going to be a bit. Also, this villager is doing nothing? What shall I have you do with your time? Are you going to explore the jungle for me? What a nice guy. And then the swordsman goes to... what? Is it time for another baby? Unclear. Would be really great if this iron mine ever delivered. Oh, it did deliver, and I turned it into a warehouse. I was going to turn it into a sword. Ugh. I can never remember what I'm going to do with my iron. Maybe I should... back to the lumber, I guess. Yes, correct. A sword requires 1 instance of iron. Also, a warehouse requires 1 instance of iron. We checked if there's an interaction between the iron and fabric. We have not, actually. But I don't intend to make enough cotton to make fabric. So, I will leave that to other people who are interested in that interaction. Gold ore, fantastic. Because I still need 2 more gold bars and 3 more glass in order to make my cathedral. People are not busy? People are not super busy. Buy me a cave. Cave. Gold deposit. That's not a cave, but thank you. Cave. Tiger is not a cave. Okay, cave is a cave. Thank you. Very much appreciate what you've done for me here. And that's all the gold I need. Even better. Whoa. He got stunned. Wow, his tigers are rough. You've seen Aladdin, tiger is a cave. Okay. It's hard to argue that. Alright. Fish her into the cave. You into the gold deposit. Useless. Found another parrot. Good. In case I ever find a pirate, I can drop a parrot on him. Maybe. Is there something else I should be paying attention to here? Or things are just going to happen? Kind of feel like things are just going to happen, and that's fine. Waiting for this to finish. Feed him. Get fed. Everybody's working. Things are happening. As I would expect them to. I think I actually want to just turn this lime into ceviche. Just like I've been turning the seaweed into sushi. Maybe I want another greenhouse? Oh, maybe I want another greenhouse, and then I can have twice the limes. Put this composter to good use. Turn all this raw fish into another greenhouse. No, a rat! Disaster! Solve this problem. Please. Thank you. Alright, try again. And now we have this extra lime that I don't know what to do with. I guess I turn more fish into ceviche? Seems fine. Ceviche is good eating, apparently. Soon. Sacred key! Whew. Are you ready? It's a dramatic moment. Ah! Oh, I was so not ready for this. Why does the tentacle look like Tentacle from Day in the Tentacle? Why are these Maniac Mansion tentacles? You awakened something. Uh-oh. Island relic. Bring it to the cathedral. Oh. I guess... Kill the Kraken. That's going to take some doing. New! New objective found. Apparently I need to bring the island relic to the cathedral. Okay. Well, that'll just stay over there. Island relic? Kraken? Look, buddy. I've played Obra Dinn. I know how this goes. It doesn't go well for me. Never did finish that sword, which is a damn shame. I swear to God, Mark Magus, if you start... Alright, I guess everybody into the pool. We've all got a tentacle to fight. The description on the tentacle is amazing. I approve. I approve. Alright, the tentacle isn't actually too dangerous, it turns out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. No jokes. They sure are wiggling. Wiggling their way into the fight. What was I gonna do with this? I was gonna turn it into a greenhouse. How do I turn it? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I think I'm not gonna worry about it right now. We've got other things to worry about. Oh, the tentacles pop into raw meat. That's hardly worth it, but okay, thank you. This is just tentacles wiggling all over the place. I hate it. Leave me alone. Yeah, the parrot just pops out berries every once in a while. I don't want berries. Get out of here. Time to feed villagers. Oh, good. They're gonna heal. That's nice. Everyone was fed. Good. Pretty relevant to my interests. The raw meat just popped straight onto the stove. Good job, raw meat. Alright, next tentacle. Boy, I was not prepared for this, but it seems to be working out okay. Gotta turn this food into better food. Slowly running out of the better food. Oh, we're not even doing anything with the fish traps. We got just fish floating all over the place. Heck. Alright, we got some raw fish back. Make sure the fish traps are doing their trappy things. Start making me more fish. That's good, probably. And back to tentacle fights. Is this gonna spawn another thing? Oh no! It's a kraken! Well, yes, no, I kind of figured out that it was a kraken, but oh dear. Uh-oh. Accurate. How bad is the kraken? Mad that you took its relic. Well, that's probably correct. 3 times the health and slightly better hit chance. I might need some backup in order to make this work. I'm gonna need to wait a moon. Need you out of the way. Hope you don't just like randomly eat my villagers. That would be bad. Please don't do that. Because I need to make another sword before I could fight you. This is a tentacle too far. Also, fishers should be better at fighting fish. Just for the record. They've trained for this all their lives. Fish fear him. Yeah, but like when you fight fish, you still don't really get the best of that encounter. Is the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, we're just gonna clear out of the center and avoid Mr. Kraken for a bit, I think. Seaweed, I think, grows faster than the lime does. 60 seconds instead of 80 seconds. Interesting. Is there anything else I want to be doing while this is happening? Like, stuff I want to be making or something? Do need more gold. And glass. Good thing I have the materials for that. That could have been happening literally at any time. Just hiding in the corner, hoping the Kraken doesn't get us. While I don't know, wait for the moon to finish, I guess? So we can heal up? Somebody should be working on the, somebody is working on the iron mine. Good. At least the Kraken is slow. That's helpful. And the Kraken's not going for the relic, which is interesting. Alright. Baby is in progress. This is the chosen one, by the way. This is the hero of destiny. I have 240 seconds until the hero of destiny is ready to fight. But oh boy, just you wait, Kraken buddy. It'll be over for you. In 240 seconds. That's so many goddamn seconds. Completely unreasonable. How do I accelerate the education of this baby? What are you idiots gonna do over here? Surely there's something useful for you to do. Surely. I guess we've seen now everything that could be in a cave. And everything that could be in the jungle. And everything. We've seen everything at this point. For unpaused minutes. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. It's unreasonable. Like, I have all this money and I don't even know what to spend it on. Nothing seems like it's useful. Do any of these contain iron bars? And also not enemies? You get iron bars out of Advanced Archipelago, but that also contains enemies. Here it is. You can get iron bars out of Island Insights. Make me a sword. None of these things are iron bars. You goddamn bastards. I don't care about the banana tree, but maybe we can make some bananas. This cotton plant can go sit here under the rest of the cotton plants. Found an iron bar! Yeah, alright. Where was that weakling villager? Not you. You. Become a sword. Alright, I feel pretty good about this. Once that villager becomes a sword, I think I like my odds. I think we're in a decent place to just go fight. One more swordsman I think will make the difference. And it's not like people are actually super weak. And also, it doesn't hit particularly much harder than a tentacle. Trying to talk myself into actually fighting instead of just sitting here for forever. Have a banana. The Kraken does not want a banana. Does the Kraken want the relic back? I'm not giving the Kraken the relic back. The Kraken wants the relic back. It can pry it out of my cold, dead hands. Sword! Sword is ready! Become a swordsman! So we can all fight together. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5 gold bars. Yes. All right. This is cathedral material here, so that's good. Have a banana. 2 bananas? Drive a hard bargain, Mr. Kraken. All right. What about everybody fight you? Is that what you want? Is that what you've been looking for? Let's go. Hang on, we've got some seaweed over here. Need to do something about that. Kraken seems to be spreading out his single points of damage, so that's good. Ah, time to feed villagers. This is perfect. I very much appreciate that they heal when they eat. So I'm glad this happened in between, like, in the middle of the fight. Heal pots for everybody. At some point I should time this, because it feels like if you have enough people involved in the fight, it actually slows the fight down. Raw meat. Well, I killed the Kraken. Is that all I wanted? That was the mystery of the island. Mystery of the island is in fact resolved now. So I guess that means it's time to go home. I guess we can continue to bring some bricks and planks back with us, I guess. So I have all of the materials necessary. Kraken blocks boats. If I could have just taken the treasure and run. Oh. And then whatever poor soul ends up on a rowboat to the island next is just stuck with a Kraken in the middle of the island. Oh. Wouldn't that be distressing? Alright. This is enough to go home with, I think. This frigate now has all of the cathedral materials. And I guess we'll fill up the rest with however many villagers I can spare. Some swordsmen. Some more swordsmen. A villager. Another villager. Nope, we're good. Alright, so the villager and the fisher's left over. We'll leave one of the swordsmen behind. Swordsman and the fisher's left over. Frigate full of swordsmen. Yeah, sure. Either way. No. The baby gets to have parents, even if they're not the baby's birth parents. But who even knows who that is anymore? All right, away we go. Feed villagers. Including baby. Yes, feed also the baby. Alright, here we go. Whoa, what are you doing here, buddy? What has occurred? Alright, where are all... Here they are. There it is. Building a cathedral. All of the necessary cathedral materials. Did confirm that you can't use a villager and trained monkey to craft a baby. I'm glad. I am glad. I was worried, I'll be honest with you. When I first saw it, I was like, oh no, does this work? Please tell me this doesn't work. Alright, what am I doing back here? I don't even know. Well fed. What did you eat? There's like no food around here. I've got all these berries and milkshakes that I'm gonna sell, I guess. And not enough actual meat. What does actual meat look like these days, other than just omelets? What was on this mess hall last time I was here? That's a good question. Sure have a lot of berry bushes, don't we? Not berry bushes, just berries. At least they don't spoil out here. I'm glad that Mark May just checked. Yes, I am glad that Mark May just checked. Because that means I don't have to. It means it's not on me to find out whether a monkey and a villager can populate a house. I have huge piles of resources here. And an insufficiency of food. 43 food? We found a corpse. Great, I love it. A lot fewer sheds than you do, because I started investing in warehouses. At a decent enough clip. Gonna need another coin chest, aren't I? Nothing to do with all this money. Start dipping into curious cuisine and make myself some more stew. How do I make stew, actually? Stew's a nice hearty food for everybody. Requires raw meat? How dare you? What doesn't require raw meat? Fruit salads are pretty good. Does that mean I need to make an apple tree? I did not know sheds have a stack limit. What is the shed stack limit? If you don't make back the value of a card pack, you could just buy packs to burn for coin to loss. It's true. You could. You could definitely do that with the higher values. But I think the higher values also have a chance of enemies. So, kind of a trade-off there. Can have more than one stack. Yeah, okay. That sounds about right. I don't care about the empty bottle here. I do care about greenhouses, though. But that means I need glass. That's not this glass. Which means I need sand. I didn't bring any sand over. And I can't get sand from here. Well, rip. Smelter was like the last idea from its pack type you found. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The ordering of cards was just a ridiculous problem. Milk. Berry. Yep. Is it 2? Is it 2 wood? 1 coin, 2 wood. If only I'd brought sand. I know, right? I was too busy bringing people. My mistake, I guess. Hey, I got a treasure chest. That's cool. I don't think I have any keys. I don't think I know how to make keys. Keys just show up, right? Pirate boat, cool. Pirate boat is apparently a building. All right, if you say so. Sacred key. What about regular key? Don't know where they come from. Well, hopefully somebody finds a key for me sometime soon. Now I have to feed those people and I can't make greenhouses. I know, right? What a trial. I got all these potatoes, though. Could make some frittata. Means I have to, like, manually remember to fill these farms and gardens and stuff back up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the balls just... I guess he killed someone. Alright, well, good job, buddy. You keep at it, I guess. Well done. Yeah, actually. I know I have found keys in the past, so it's not like a spoiler. Do I have to kill stuff? They're in humble beginnings, really? Oh, so they are. Okay. I'm still running gardens because I didn't destroy them. Like, they were just there, so I just kept them going. Yeah, they are really rare in humble beginnings. That is true. Somebody found an iron deposit. That's fun. I should probably turn this soil into a farm. Burn packs? I mean, I could. I guess. I don't know. Don't... Increases work speed. But you're not working on anything. Should fix that. What other use of money? None. But I'm also, like, in this kind of end game push. So I'm not too worried about it. Found a rabbit. Hello, tiny poop machine. No, let's just turn you into food, actually. That seems more interesting to me than the other possibilities. That's not food. Alright, but if somebody finds a wolf, I'm ready to try a thing. Yeah, swordsman can just hang out. You're cool. Like, if I'm gonna buy anything, it's just gonna be food. I'm just gonna go into Reap and Sow and buy food. Oh, we found a wolf! Give the dog the bone. Oh, it even lets me do it, but I can't pull my explorer out of the combat because stuck fighting the wolf. Okay, so yeah, this works. However, maybe if my explorer dies first, then he won't be in combat anymore. I'm going to sacrifice this explorer in order to further my experiments. Can't give him sticks, though. I tried. Stick is a good plan B. I have to sell cards. I have too many cards. Well, okay. That's fair. I do have a lot of cards lying around. You're not wrong. A strange portal has appeared. Uh-oh. It looks threatening. How threatening? Threatening enough that I can't play with it. All right, go back to exploring the forest. All my berries. Okay, we gotta farm up some more berries. Jeez. Supposed to eat the carrots first. I guess I didn't put the carrots in the mess hall. This is my own fault. Golden goblet? What am I gonna do with that? I've already summoned a demon. God, what am I gonna summon once I build this cathedral? Jesus. Is the Kraken gonna come back? There's no way this ends well for me. Make another temple? Because I want to fight another demon? Is that why? Doesn't seem like a good idea. That's a fair number of enemies. Giant rats, bears, skeletons. Just look at them. Ready to fight. Well, don't fight any of these idiots. Leave them alone. Alright, let's fight a bear. Well, there they go. Doing a fight. We found a spear, some meat. Do I not have stoves? What happened? Oh, there you are. A bunch of poop. I don't care about the poop. I'm not even using the soil. I have soil and I'm not using it. Anybody horrifically injured here needs to become a militiaman? No, you're good. We're shaking in their limbs. Good. Good. You have successfully amused me. I am amused. You did it. Might have to sell that frigate. Not that that matters too much. Any eggs lying around that I can cook into a frittata? No. Nothing happening here. Back to exploring, I guess, because I don't have anything to do for the next 30 seconds. You know what? Just sit there. Just sit there. This is not going to take too much more time. Cathedral! An important place of worship. It needs a relic. Alright, well, here we go. That's not it. Here it is. Alright. Moment of further truth. Are we ready for truth? Here we go. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm here to serve. The relic was brought to the cathedral. Start the ritual. Oh no. There's rituals again? We've made a mistake. The Demon Lord. The final boss. Oh. This is differently final than the other boss. Alright, well, everybody into the pool. Every single one of you bastards. Help fight. They're poking off the edge. They're busy. Oh, yeah, this definitely interferes with the fight. Oh, but it's also slowing down the Demon Lord. Like, the Demon Lord's not attacking as fast either. So it's relative attacks here. How are we doing? We got about 100 down? Nobody dead yet? Time to feed villagers. All right, you got it, buddy. Lunch break. Is it also slowing down time? No. No, it's not. Fascinatingly. Okay, one down. Turn it into a graveyard and sell them. Yeah, this is just kind of happening out here. I guess this doesn't cost me anything. And I can clean up a little bit. This is just gonna keep happening. I don't know, man. Oh my god, please. I don't even know how to pay attention to what's going on anymore. Stuff is just happening. Down to 100 something? Only one death so far? That's pretty good. Turn 2 bodies into that was then added to milkshakes? Kind of. Yes. We've gone through a month and a half of straight fighting. They've been locked in mortal combat with this Demon Lord for over a month and a half now. Hey, a traveling cart! That's cool. Give me 5 coins and I'll give you a card. Well, 5 coins I got. Oh, it's an old tome. Cool. It's a plank. Cool. It's an iron bar. Cool. He seems to be giving me parity. Like, whatever he gives me, I can sell for 5. A chest. Another chest. Another map. Okay, that's convenient. Bone is so far the only thing he's given me that hasn't been worth 5 or been super rare. You killed the Demon Lord. Nice. Boop. Keep playing to collect every card. Nice. I got a pack for beating the demon. Oh. I got The Island pack. Idea Cathedral. No, I already had that one. Rumor the Island. I've already figured that one out. Thank you. And idea rowboat. Oh, it's the same as the pack for killing the other demon. Well, that's lame. Well, that's cool and all. And now there's kind of not a whole lot more to do other than try to befriend a pirate or try to befriend a wolf. It sucks that if you explore to find a wolf, they're just locked in the combat immediately. Maybe I can buy packs that give me wolves? What packs give me wolves? No enemies in order and structure, apparently. No enemies in any of these packs? Oh no, here they are. I can get wolf out of explorers. Yeah. Alright, let's try and get a wolf out of a pack and see if I can turn a wolf into a dog. A wolf! Hey, it totally worked! Best friend. Can't be sold. But can go exploring for you. Humanity's true best friend can do anything a human can, just slower. Oh no. Okay. What about two dogs? What about two dogs? That's not a dog. Militia. Swordsman, militia. Swordsman, swordsman, swordsman. Does it work if you don't unstack the houses? That's a good question. I'm selling my tree at the market? No, no, I'm not. I could sell my market at the market. I'm glad to know that's possible. Even if not exactly advisable. I've got 2 forests and 2 mountains. That I don't need that many of those. I might need to buy food. Because this is going slowly. This food production business that I find myself in. Also, I kind of lost the majority of my carrots over here. If I'm even going to keep playing on this save. I'm mostly interested in trying to find out if 2 dogs together can populate a house. It's a skeleton. Wreck it. Good job. They can't stack up nicely. Another giant rat. All right. Planes into the other market. Should be one more market out here. Yeah. Sell you off. Kill the rat. Thanks for the bones. Do not need to sell the tree. Alright. See you, Mark Mages. Thanks for being here. Puppies would instantly be best card. Puppies would be pretty good. I did it. Ta-da! Creating puppy! This is the best news I've had all day. They're doing it. Puppies are happening. Now I just gotta survive long enough to see a puppy. These are exciting times. Alright, but nobody's doing anything right now. So maybe start working on making food. Because I do still need food. Continue your works, ladies and gentlemen. Accomplish goals. Make some milkshakes, I guess. I guess into the smelter? I don't know. What am I going to do with iron ore? Probably nothing. Whoa, no. That's a lot of wood. Do I want to buy more stuff from the traveling cart? Kinda. Hey, a key! What's in the chest? Apples, mushrooms, great. Feed the villagers. Alright, well, hope this goes well. Dogs do need to eat, it turns out. Everyone was fed. Fantastic news. By stealing from gardens. So yeah, we're running low. We definitely need to work on this. Don't need all these cows. One of you is going to turn into meat. Or poop, I guess. That's cool too. I want greenhouses. I'm sad. What dogs need to eat is omelets. Sure, that seems reasonable. Who am I to deny a dog an omelet if a dog wants an omelet, right? It's their own business. Berries? Fruit salad, thank you. Where'd all that milk go? Did I drink it all? I think I ate all the milk. Alright, plausible. Put a berry in the soil? Am I just wasting soil like this? Turn into a farm instead? It's not like I don't have the materials. Two bricks, two planks. Sure. Two brick. Two plank. And a villager. Great. In the meantime, plant a berry. And replant some. I guess send people exploring again? It's not like I can just give people up, I don't think. I could turn a swordsman into an explorer, and then they wouldn't require as much food. These coins are still just sitting here. Into the coin chest with you. And also, I could just unpause and not care. Because, frankly, we're probably doing okay. All things considered, I think we're going to be fine. Ooh, fruit salad's delicious. Cool. Yeah, eat that. I should have planted the apple. Another thing to consider. In some far-flung future where apples exist alongside berries. I just want to see the puppy. The puppy will finish before the moon ends. Oh, it's just suddenly dog. There's not like a separate card for puppy. They just make more dogs. Instantly dog. Okay, fair. can do anything a human can, just slower. The weight included weaning? I guess so, yeah. They are all doggos. They are all doggos. They're all good boys. And presumably girls, otherwise I don't know how they would make more dogs, but I'm not here to question. I am merely here to appreciate. Alright. Cool. So, to the Cardopedia, quick. Demon Lord, great. Kraken, Pirate, great. So I've fought every mob. There is a food I haven't seen above sushi. Seen every location. I haven't seen every human. There is still a kind of human I haven't seen. Between Fisher and Militia. With the cathedral, I've now seen every structure. There is a resource between Golden Goblet and Iron Bar. Some other kind of golden thing? All dogs are experts in cloning? Oh. Well, that's a good thing to know about dogs. There is a food past sushi. Do I have ideas for these things? Oh, I never made a tamago sushi. Because I have to bring seaweed back from the island. I never thought to bring seaweed back from the island. I don't care. There's... Okay. So I know what one of these things is. Tentacle. So I know food is tamago sushi. The resource I don't know? Apparently Golden Goblet is a resource? That's cool. Between Golden Goblet and Iron Bar. And the kind of human I also don't know. Between Fisher and Militia. Interesting. Well, that was good progress. So, I'm not super inclined to continue this save. However, back to menu, I can start a new run. And that might be a fun thing to do. To start fresh with all of the knowledge and see how well I can do from the beginning, knowing exactly what I'm going for. I like the idea. Nice. Yeah, it seems relatively easy to beat Moon 69. I feel like I can be a little faster than that. So yeah, I think I do want to start a new run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, quicker than usual. I'm going to go get some water. I'm going to stretch my legs, and when I get back, we're going to start a new run. So hang tight for a bit, folks, and I'll leave you folks with some music while I'm gone. And I will, of course, pitch my Discord, because my Discord is a cool place to hang out. And also, you can see what I'm going to be playing in any given week. So if you are looking for specific games, that is where you get that information. Stream is just 1 more hour, yeah. So I'm probably not going to finish in an hour. But, you know, we'll see how far we can get in an hour. And, more Stacklands will occur at some point in the future, I'm sure. No reason not to. I've been enjoying this game. Thank you, Tails Silvermoon, for the follow. Much appreciated. But anyway, I need to go refill water, and I recommend not sitting still for too long. So, you know, you can stretch too. You can do it. And I'll be back in a bit. All right, I am back. Let's keep playing the game, shall we? Actually, the other thing I'm thinking about is the music kind of slowing down and speeding back up every time you pause and unpause is kind of starting to get to me. So I think I'm just gonna leave the playlist music going instead. And I think that will make me a happier person overall. So we can just leave that going. Yeah, alright, let's do it. New run, let's go. You'll lose the progress in your current run. Will I? I thought I had save, like, slots. Wasn't that a thing? Didn't they say that I had save slots in, like, a recent update or something for Stacklands? Am I making this up? Is that not real? Maybe it's like a thing that's coming up, but not a thing that exists currently? Maybe I'm lying? I could just be lying. Which are selectable from the options menu. Oh. I have to, like, explicitly select save. I have to be in a different... I see. 98% complete. I guess that's counting things that I've seen? Oh, but does that mean the new save clears my ideas? Because the whole point of... Oh, yeah, no, we're actually clearing it. I'm not gonna... Hang on. I get it. I understand now. It's a completely separate save. That's not what I want from this. Like, yeah, I want to beat my old time, but also I want the information to be in the game. I don't want to have to hunt it up. Yeah, alright. I'll lose my progress on my current run, that's fine. I don't really have a lot of reason to go back to it. Alright, we're gonna do short moon length, because if I'm playing again, why not play on hard mode? Definitely peaceful mode off. Maybe I could duplicate the files. Maybe. That's a thought. I don't actually think I have a lot of reason to keep the old save. Maybe for experimentation purposes. I don't know. Let me look at... Browse local files. Is that going to show me where all the stuff is? Stacklands data? It's probably in app data. Hold. Hang on. Yeah, it's totally here. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna copy this over. Now I have a copy of that if I want it. If I ever want it, I can go back. And until then, new run. Let's do it. A new world. Alright. And it keeps my ideas, which is really all that I wanted out of this. Alright, well, straight into it, right? What is house? House is 2 wood, 1 stone, and a villager. And we need money before then. Need enough money to buy another villager. Can you not get villagers out of humble beginnings? You can't, can you? You can get them out of seeking wisdom, though. Right? No. How do you get more villagers? How do you get your first set of extra villagers? Like, 1 villager alone is not going to work. Tree, rock, berry bush, soil, rabbit, wood, stone, rat. First villager, second villager shows up at one point? Maybe. I guess for now... Make a stick, build a house, get a second villager. Yeah, that feels like it's tutorialized. Maybe it's when I build a house it happens? So I'm looking for 2 wood and a stone. And I might before then... be looking for... That's enough food. Yeah, 2 wood and a stone is enough, so we'll just do that immediately. But I might want to build, like, the lumber camp first. I'm not sure if that's true. I think I'll just try and build a house first. Crap. What am I supposed to do with a stick? Why is a stick part of the... Well, it's good money. Good value for my time. And then, like, everything needs flint. There's so many things that I need flint for. So Oh, I need flint and the stick for a campfire, don't I? Assuming I want to make a campfire? Which I probably do, in fact, want to make a campfire. Why is campfire not on the building list? Oh, it's on the cooking list. Well, okay, if you say so. Man, I feel like I should have this more mapped out. Like, there should be, you know, speed run, whatever, like, specific mappings of at this time get this thing, and... You can do better than that. Yeah, good. Soil to grow more berry bushes if I want them. But this still doesn't help. Ooh, soil is good money. I could turn it straight into a garden, maybe? Garden is 2 stone, 2 wood. I still need the wood. I'm not sure why I'm, like, making this extra berry each time. That feels unnecessary. I could just sell the soil for a pack. But I think I want to save it for a garden. I think that's a better use of it. Two flint. Okay. So we'll sell these. It's a lot of bushes. And a key. Probably keep the key around. But key may be worth just selling to get another pack. That's lucky. Ooh, apple. Also lucky. Apple's worth 2, berry's worth 1. So this is just 1 card that's worth 3. I still want wood, though. Alright, good. And this is extra money on top of it. So this is actually probably worth just selling. Wow, I think I like the idea of speedrunning this game. That would be really funny. I'd have to learn how to play pauseless. Like, I don't think there's an IGT in terms of, like... And then I'd probably play on long moons because speedruns. Like, why wait? Okay, building a house does not necessarily get me another villager, which is unfortunate. I don't know when the next villager comes, if the next villager does just show up. Well, I have enough food for the next moon, so that's good. Stick. It's campfire. Is that worth it? Campfire? Campfire's probably worth it. Oh! I should have known there would be an existing speedrun. I guess I'm interested in an existing speedrun. Probably want to know what that looks like. Just get coins out of Seeking Wisdom. What's the point? Demon percent with long moons on a fresh save, the most popular category, yep, that makes sense, is 10 minutes. Cool. Another apple? Cool, we're turning that into money. And I guess making berries. I am curious what the route looks like. This is enough for a quarry. Assuming I want a quarry. I probably do want a quarry. Because that's free money. Or at least that's money that doesn't require new cards. It's just money that requires time. A campfire! I did it. Feed them villagers. Okay, so then what is my next step? What am I working towards? Drop the run link in the Discord? Awesome. I will check that out later. That sounds delightful. I guess the goal is to get to the demon, right? So I need a temple? What does a temple need? 5 plank, 5 brick, 3 iron bar. Okay. So I'm going to need a smelter at some point. Yeah, 10 minutes is not that hard to watch for sure. I am for sure going to need a lumber thing. So once I have enough food to survive this moon, then we'll pick up another Humble Beginnings. Should I just go into Seeking Wisdom? What does it get me? Tree, rock, berries, wood, stone, stick, flint, poop, coin. And this could have enemies in it, though. I know that this is 4 items instead of 3 items. So it's probably worth it. Ah, there it is. Villager. Okay. So it just comes out of seeking wisdom, I guess. You start punching a tree, and we need to get 4 food. I don't have a stable income yet for food. Well, that's enough to make a lumber mill. I think I just sell the key. And hope to get more berries that way. Perfect. Simple and slow way of growing food. The soil doesn't use itself up, right? The soil is just always there. Okay, good. And then I'd want to turn it into a garden at some point because that's cheap. That's quicker. All right, so now I have a lumber camp and a quarry, which means I don't need to buy packs in order to get resources. I just need to buy packs to start getting food. Chickens will help with that. An animal pen requires iron. So let's work on getting a smelter. 2 flint. Okay. I guess I could maybe try to get more soil out of Humble Beginnings. That's actually probably worth it, trying to get more soil. Shed production. I don't need a shed yet. What I do need is something that will improve the value of my villagers' time in terms of generating coins. I don't really have anything that does that at the moment. Found a rabbit. Poop machine. Yes. Just make poop. Thank you. What about sawmills? Plank, wood, stone, iron bar. Okay, so all this stuff requires iron bars. Sawmill and brickyard, presumably iron bars also. And the best way to get iron bars is from this iron mine that I definitely know how to make. 2 flint. Okay. Only buys the first 2 packs. That actually makes sense. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's like... you have to figure out what sets of actions get you... like, you have a specific path in terms of the exact resources required to get from here to there, right? And... you need to get those resources in as fast a time as possible, and also keep your villagers fed during that time. I'm currently not in a state that I am keeping my villagers fed. I probably didn't need to make the campfire, to be honest. I just had flint and was like, oh yeah, I should use that to make a campfire. Found a stick. That's value. Do I need a stick for anything? I just need to make an iron mine and a smelter. More shots at Flint. One flint. Almost there. Not almost there. How much flint do I actually need? Because I need the iron mine and I need the smelter. So that's 4 flint. And also 2 bricks and a plank? Jesus. Wow, what a deal. You could start immediately on the next building. Iron mine is 2 flint, a wood, and a stone. That's easy. You could start making a brick. We also need to worry about food. Like, 48 seconds left. That's not even going to finish this moon. I think the stone is extraneous. I can turn this into something that gets me food. Like a rat. Maybe. Nope. But that is a free pack. Another rabbit. How many rabbits do I need? Unclear. Rocks and trees. Rocks and trees. This is not making me money. Well, this is not making me food is the big problem. Trees might have apples. Is that going to finish in time? 60 seconds? Nope. Oh, we're starving here. All these rocks. Maybe this was a mistake. It finished just in time. However, not in time for me to do anything with it. So what happens if they starve? We'll starve of hunger. Oh, you just die, huh? And now I'm down to 1 villager? That seems bad. Is this recoverable? Was this too aggressive? Maybe I think I wasn't aggressive on food. I wasn't aggressive enough on food. Like, I should have been focusing more on getting food than on getting other resources up. Which is interesting. Just sell cards. Okay. So now that I'm down to just one villager, does this mean this will auto get me another villager? Nope. It sure does not. Am I, like, actual just screwed here? If I can't get more villagers? I don't like that idea. Who? $120 also 120 seconds. I know poop is one shot. Poop is consumable. Smelter. Or iron mine, rather. And I have other food also. Good. I got a second villager out of Seeking Wisdom, so it might still give me another one. I guess I'm not confident that it will, but it might. This rabbit is killing me. Is it gonna pop out of my hands? Yeah, it totally does. That's funny. Oh, I'm trying to use the rocks, so I got a couple rocks too many. I have all this extra stuff that I'm, like, never gonna use now. Do I need to make a shed? Sheds are slow. I probably do need to make a shed, though. Yeah, I don't have this down to a science. I'm like, oh, just gotta go fast. I should not be going fast. I should be playing safely until I can map out what I'm actually trying to do. I'm gonna start a new run again. Because I don't like the idea of losing my my second villager like that. That seems bad. That seems bad. Yeah, this is your fault, Garrett. Absolutely. If I'm actually going to try and speedrun, I should learn the route before just trying to make stuff up. Flint! Good, keep that. I guess that means I'm selling a berry. Oh, no, I just sell these. Well, time is important, so finish what you're doing. Discovering the route rather than just copying seems worthwhile. Depends on what you're trying to do. Well, is this guaranteed? Apple on the first tree, flint on the first rock. Oh, I didn't get a villager on my first Seeking Wisdom pack. Fascinating. Fascinating. Also, I'm playing on short moons, right? Like, this is definitely not the speedrun route. This is a challenge run. Quarry? Probably quarry. Save that flint. Don't campfire unless I think I'm going to need it. Which maybe I'll need it, to be honest. Right? Like, there might come a time where I have food, where I have meat. And I want to burn the consumable ones quicker if they come up. So I can't, like, go too ham on spending my money. Because then I start running into space concerns. I'm going to wait till the moon ends and then buy. Well, make two berries and then buy. Do I buy here? Do I just keep working in the quarry? What am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get to... I think I make a lumberyard. I think I have plenty of stuff here. And then the only thing I might buy then is into Seeking Wisdom. Although I still don't know how Villager comes out of a pack. Is it just like the Xth pack that you buy? That's plausible. I need a soil, which I don't have. So I do need to still buy into Seeking Wisdom a little bit. Or Humble Beginnings a little bit more. And it may be that I'm, like, jumping the gun on getting this lumber camp and quarry set up. Like, that might just be early. And then I'm not getting sufficient value out of my villagers' time. The foil rock isn't worth extra money? Sad. Is this gonna finish before this ends? I feel like it is. I really wish this had a timer. I need a mod for this game that shows a timer for the moon. Oh, guess not. Into the soil with you. Maybe a foil rock produces foil stone? Yeah, food is a big deal, definitely. So I probably want to get a garden up and running sooner rather than later if I can. Nope. Try again. All right. Make sure I have enough food. And then keep trying to make flint so I can get an iron mine. And the iron mine is stone, wood, flint, flint. Yep, stone, wood, flint, flint. And then this is going to be enough food, I think, for my one villager for a bit. So we can probably go into making the mine. Actually, let's make sure I have 2 more berries. And then start making the mine for next moon. That seems reasonable. 3 berries? 3 berries, because this is going to finish soon enough, and that's just going to be another berry bush. And I want to have an extra berry left over for the soil. Cool. Alright, this feels good. I think I still want to go into Humble Beginnings a bit more. Probably, yeah. Like, getting a rabbit actually feels fairly worthwhile. We're going to need a smelter before I start working on the iron mine. I'm gonna want another villager, probably sooner rather than later also. Oh, maybe it was my first Seeking Wisdom after building a house. That might have been it. So I have to build a house before I can get a villager out of Seeking Wisdom, maybe? Maybe. I'm going to need 2 more berries. And enough wood to make a house. And then we can go into Seeking Wisdom and hopefully that does the thing. Would need food surplus before going for that villager. That's a good point. I don't want to just lose it again. In the meantime, I can work on getting a smelter up. Just go straight into a farm here. The automagic farm campfire setup. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I might have to go sooner rather than later. Hold on a second, folks. I gotta take a call. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, all is good. All is good. The automagic farm campfire setup. Yeah, yeah. I really that felt good to me. It seemed like it was at regular moon length. 2 chickens in a pen were popping out exactly enough such that they would feed some number of villagers. I wasn't sure if it lined up to like an omelet a moon or if it was quicker than that. These are like all numbers that I feel like I can look up on the wiki. But also, like, if my goal is quick demon, then I shouldn't actually be trying to look that deeply into it, right? Like, I just need to get into the temple and then go exploring in the catacombs is where the thing came from, I think. But I should be working on getting a house once I feel like I have a decent food setup. Which I guess I don't at the moment. So I need to keep going into humble beginnings until I have a decent food setup. Probably another soil. Yeah, okay. That'll work. I mean, this is definitely enough for 1 villager. This might even be enough for 2 villagers. I'm not sure. Part of the strat has to be eliminating that. That's fair. Yeah, berries require dumb labor. Unclear about apples. And if I want to have some kind of setup that doesn't require additional labor, there was like the farm/garden setup, which just produces a food every X amount of time. And as long as that lines up with the moon length favorably, then you can support a villager on each farm, I guess, without any additional work. I still don't know how the moon lengths work. I think it was like 60, 90, 120. 60 feels really short for a moon, but maybe that's right. This feels like not quite 60. Or a bit more than 60. All these numbers that are like really not clear in terms of where your value comes from. I do like that fruit salad is free extra money. I want to try putting the apple in the soil and seeing what happens. 90, 120, 200. Okay. Alright, and now keep trying to get some more flint. And then, when I have enough stone, sell extra stone for a pack. At the start of a moon. Sell extra stone at the start of a moon. Because I don't want to starve my villager to death again. Don't eat the apple. Oh, okay. Okay. Growing an apple tree, heck yeah. That's also dumb labor, but I think that's going to be better value than the berries. Which is to say, I want to keep both running. Lumber support. Haha. Hey, a villager. Good. But we still need to get more soil. That would be helpful. Do you need to still be here, or do I send you somewhere else? Working on the lumber camp, working on the iron mine, maybe? Working on the quarry. More flint. And work on the consumable ones first, because... apples. Money. Which means I need another berry. Make sure this finishes. Cool, and then I can sell the fruit salad. Stacklands. Food is a big deal. See how much of a disaster this is going to be. Now that I've committed to the soil on the apple. Well, that's good. That's helpful. Might be shed time. Did I build a shed again? 1 wood, 1 stone, 1 stick. I got those things. Wow. I have exactly those things. Hey, Tiff, how's it going? Keep on pumping out those berries. We're gonna need them. Okay, good. We are going to get to 4 here. That's good. It's an apple tree. Cool. You've been watching Speedfrog do speedruns of this game and it's neat? Oh, that's really exciting. Yeah, I like the idea of doing speedruns of this, especially with how bite-sized it sounds like they are. A shed. Good runs are 30 minutes. Somebody said there was like a 10-minute run in the category that I would expect to see, which is Long Moon's Demon percent. Also start punching a tree. Speedfrog was killing the greater demon. Ooh. Okay. Which requires going to the island and stuff. That sounds like a more complex route, which is very interesting. What are you doing? You should be punching the apple tree. Because we need apples here. How many apples do I get out of an apple tree? Fleeing the Kraken, maybe. Well, this is pretty good. That is free money. I can eat 2 apples here. This will grow a bush. If I eat 2 apples here, I'm not going to have any apples left. So maybe I can eat 2 berries and an apple, hopefully. All bosses. That's fair. That's fair. Keep working on getting more flint, I guess. One flint. Two flint. Time to start making bricks. Three flint! What a deal. Let's see if this eats correctly. Berries and apple. Okay. Foil berry bush, immediate sell. Meal hall, that's so much work! The mess hall needs iron! It's so far away! Look, man, I just want to start making iron in the first place. 2 flint. Do I need this extra flint? Actually, now that I'm at this point, I probably do for a campfire. I probably do need a campfire at some point. Where does stove come from? It doesn't require a campfire. It just requires a flint. So maybe I don't need a campfire. First practice run you did, you got foil soil. Wow. What a deal. God, card games. What a... what a gift and a curse. Maybe I just go straight for stove instead of making a campfire. Is that a bad idea? Sounds like a hilarious idea. Yo, Dark Star. Thank you so much for the continued support. Welcome back to the adventuring party. Very happy to have you around. There's that brick. Of which I need a second. Into the quarry with you. Brick. Plank. Flint. Also another brick eventually. In the meantime, more berries. Also another apple tree would be nice. Wow. What a deal. Alright, with this, I can afford to make a campfire. If making a campfire is indeed even worthwhile. Which, it's not clear to me that it is. Can I get berry bushes out of Seeking Wisdom? I can. That's nice. I can get poop out of Seeking Wisdom? Jeez. Alright. Well, it is unfortunately 6, and I have dinner plans, so I'm gonna come back to this, because I think this is fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing how well I can do in the stupid challenge run with short moons. Yo, short moons are a struggle. Short moons are an actual struggle. Getting enough food to keep everybody fed on short moons seems like it's not going to be easy. But you know, I'm excited to play around with it and hopefully get up a system that's working and see how well I can do. But that's going to have to be something I do on a future stream.